fall. We have one of our first fall drinks of the season in hand. This is a pumpkin cream cold brew, but I add vanilla sweet cream to the cold brew to just make it a touch sweeter, and I just cannot get enough of it. I've always been a pumpkin cream cold brew girl, but ever since adding the vanilla sweet cream, I just cannot go back. Anyway, welcome back to another vlog. Either way, I'm so happy you're here because today we are doing a full fall prep and reset. We are going to be doing all things preparing for autumn, getting in the fall spirit, decorating the house, having a nice cozy but productive day, and just enjoying the start of a new season. I've always considered fall to be a season of change, but I've never really felt that transitional impact until this year. I think as a kid, you're obviously seeing the leaves changing, you're feeling the temperatures drop a little bit, you're experiencing all of these exciting holiday traditions. But when you're an adult, I feel like those things kind of change from being like big picture, just another exciting day, to being like something to look forward to in the mundaneness of life. And you start to look forward to different things. Instead of looking forward to trick-or-treating and pumpkin carving and your costume, you're looking forward to decorating your house. Instead of looking forward to the candy, you're looking forward to your seasonal coffee. But this year in particular, I'm definitely feeling like a fall leaf in the sense that I am vibrantly changing. This month of September has been filled with so much growth. Some things have been changing in my full-time role that have kind of led me to pursue some career exploration and professional growth, and just kind of enabled myself to be more open to new opportunities. And change is usually not something that I quickly and easily open myself up to, especially out of fear of a negative outcome. But this season has just been hitting me differently, I guess. But I have effectively put myself out there, am hoping for a positive result. Regardless of the outcome, I will experience positive change. I have not even received a new opportunity yet, and I've already felt more grounded now than I have in a long time. I've seen so much growth in my confidence, in my trust in myself, in my abilities, and in my faith. And I know that even if I don't get rewarded for my effort in the way that I was hoping, this all happened for a reason, and I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. If you're going through something similar, if you're experiencing a lot of unforeseen change this fall season, comment down below. I'd love to hear how you're handling and navigating it. And all that said, let's head home and get on with our productive fall prep and reset. Fall decor is officially out for the season. I'm realizing now that I have it all out though that I really don't have that much, which is okay. We bought all of this stuff when we were still in our apartment. We are now in a house. This is our first fall in this new home. So there's a lot more space to fill than what we had in our apartment. Also with the new home comes a mortgage. So we haven't exactly been eager to spend money on more decor. So I've promised myself that this year we're just going to use what we already have and set a distant goal to get more later on when the time feels right. But it has been very tempting. 'Tis the season where you get a lot of the fall shopping content and consumerism, but we're gonna make do with what we have. So we have a jack-o'-lantern blanket with some matching pillows, all from Target. Also from Target, this little glass pumpkin candle that smells like a chai tea latte. I feel like this is kind of more of what my style has been lately with this new home, whereas this is more like fun and whimsical. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put the pillows and the blanket yet. I might put them on our living room couch, but I also might put them like outside on our outdoor furniture. We also have the Hobby Lobby fake pumpkins in various colors and sizes to scatter throughout the home, some wooden accents, and I found some fairy lights in the basement that still work that I had no idea were there. So I think these could be really cute if I put them up around the TV for like a Halloween movie night. After that, I do have a few little reset type of things to do around the house. I want to refresh and wash our bedding. I want to reorganize a very troubled, very cluttered makeup drawer in my master bath. And I want to set up my Glade plugins throughout the house. We've been putting this off because we've been loving the new house smell, but that's kind of faded since the house is getting more lived in. So I think it's about time. I'm planning on using the Glade Cashmere Woods scent. It's one of my favorites, and I think it's going to be the perfect fall ambiance in the house. Let's get to decorating. those reset chores so fast that I started on a fall bucket list. I feel like it's very adult coded and honestly pretty predictable for me, but at least all of these things will most likely get done. If I do all these things, that means fall can come to an end. Number one, at the top of the list, pumpkin patch or apple orchard. I really enjoy both. Number two, some fall baking. I feel like I turn into a baker when it hits September. And I'm a baker all through December, and then once January hits, we're back locked in. I love apple cider donuts, and I haven't gotten my hands on a single one the last few years, and I found a recipe for some apple cider donut muffins that I think I may try. I have always wanted to make homemade cinnamon rolls because I feel like the ones you get at the store or in the little cans just aren't as good. I feel like there's some like cinnamon roll potential that we need to reach. I'm just a little intimidated though because of the yeast factor of it all. It does seem like one of the more high maintenance bakery items, but maybe we'll accept the challenge. I don't know. Something I've been making for the last few years is my apple crisp. It's kind of like apple pie, but instead of the crust to go with that apple filling, it's more of like a crumble, and then you serve it with vanilla ice cream, and my entire family has demanded I make it this year. Also on my list, Halloween movie night for sure. My husband and I have only watched one fall or Halloween movie this year so far, and it was Monster House. I saw Coraline the other day on one of our streaming services and got so excited. I feel so much like warmth and affection towards that movie, and I don't even know why. Another annual fall tradition in this house are those little Pillsbury sugar cookies. If we could like maybe integrate that into the Halloween movie night, that could be a vibe. I also would love to host a football party with all the little appetizers and the crock pots. That kind of feel I think would be so fun. I'm already looking forward to trick-or-treating, but being the one that hands out the candy. Like I mentioned, this is our first fall in this new house. So when we were in a third floor apartment previously, we were not getting trick-or-treaters. Not sure how many we'll get here in this neighborhood, but we'll see. I really want to find a good fall playlist. I feel like this is the first year that I'm trying to look for music as an outlet to fall. I also want to get into the fall spirit with some good fall reads. I've already read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe this year, but I'm thinking now as we're getting closer to October, maybe some thrillers or some spookier reads might be kind of fun. I want to get out for a true fall hike this year, not just like around the neighborhood where there might be some leaves on the ground. I'm talking like full forest, full of colors, leaves everywhere, just like a full fall wonderland. There's also some roads around here in my city that I would love to drive down that get really, really pretty during the fall. Take a little fall drive. That's everything on my fall bucket list. Let me know what's on your bucket list. At this point in the day, we need to get some grocery shopping done. I have like nothing to eat for lunch during my days at home. And then we're also gonna make a nice comfort food dinner. For the rest of the evening, I'm gonna cozy up with a good book. I just got the notification that my hold for this book in the Libby app was ready. This is Lisa Jewell's None of This Is True. I think I've read one other book by this author, but I know this one is one of her popular ones. After that, as it starts to get later, I think we're going to finish off our TV series. We've been watching 11/22/63, which is an older TV series based on this book by Stephen King that I read like 2 years ago. This is one of the biggest books I think I've ever gotten through. So far, the TV series has aligned pretty well with the book, and I was pretty pleasantly surprised to see James Franco as the lead. But I recommend the book and I recommend the series. Both of them are kind of like historical thrillers. Both still definitely have that like dark Stephen King vibe to them, but this was a really good fall read when I first read it because it takes place in the fall. And like I said, there are a few spooky moments.